I was shifting from one emotion to another, joy, happiness, and then sadness and grief. And it felt heavy. Hey there. So I was supposed to have a meeting right now, and apparently the timing has changed. So because of that, and because perhaps I didn't know in time that it's going to be changed, I just put makeup on, did my hair ready for the camera. So instead of letting this go to waste, I said, let me just record something if wisdom comes my way and I can share my message with you, whatever that is. So I was thinking just while I was preparing, putting makeup on and glitter. I love glitter, apparently. I was thinking that actually what we search the most is inner peace. And how I know that, or at least that's just my assumption, right? So let's start there. My assumption is that we're searching for inner peace. I was in 2018, so just 2 years ago, searching for inner peace because I didn't have it. Although things looked settled from the outside, inside of me, I felt a restlessness. I felt I wasn't doing as good as I could have, and I've judged myself so hard. Because of that, my inner peace was gone. So when I started working with a coach, my focus wasn't on an external goal, on something that I wanted to achieve, perhaps more success in my business. It was actually finding my inner peace, letting my wisdom guide me. So I worked with this coach for 6 months. And what this allowed me to do was allowing me to be with my feelings, be with my internal critic, and to let all my emotions, all my feelings come out because I was hiding. I was hiding perhaps even from myself. And what that did for me was, even though perhaps I had clear goals in the outside world, what to do with my business and how to take my coaching practice further, I couldn't do it. I was shifting from one emotion to another, joy, happiness, and then sadness and grief. And it felt heavy. And it was all a secret, right? Because I didn't know how to. First of all, I didn't identify at that time what was happening. I just knew something wasn't right. And that's why I wanted to work with somebody who I've trusted to not judge what I was feeling. Because it's so easy to share, or easy. I wouldn't say it's easy to share with somebody else. I would say that perhaps when we share what we're feeling with somebody who's not trained or who's not really aware of their internal feelings, emotions, and they haven't gone through that journey of healing themselves, of trusting themselves, then it's hard for them to have that space for us where we just feel seen, understood, and we feel the compassion in them, right? So let's start there. And I knew for me, inner peace was crucial. I knew it will help me get back to the wisdom that I knew I had in me. So I was on a journey to find it. Did I find it in 6 months? I got better. I found more grounding. I found more clarity. And I still had mood shifts. So I still had mood shifts. And that was really confusing. I was like, how come me with such a great understanding, or at least more knowledge on how the brain works, how the mind works, thoughts, feelings, emotions, psychology, all of these things, the six human needs from Tony Robbins, all of those things I've built the knowledge in last years. I was like, how come I'm still going through this? That was the confusing part. At some point, I got an email because I was on an email list from a clinic. They were doing vitamin D checks. And I was like, yeah, I heard about vitamin D, that it's useful, but I didn't really know that much about it. So I said, what wrong can I do with that checkup? So I just went. And when the results came in, and when the doctor said, you're severely deficient with vitamin D, and she explained some of the symptoms, I was like, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. One of the symptoms was mood shifts, fatigue, mm, of course, body pain. But the mood shifts, that was incredible to know. It just gave me the reassurance that there wasn't anything wrong with my mind. It was my body having a deficiency in vitamin D. And why I share this with you right now, because it's important to know that if you're going through similar things where you feel like one moment you're fine, the next you're not, the next feels like you're losing grip, it's hard to cope. The reality isn't as you thought it should be. I want you to do those checkups. It can be vitamin D, it can be not somebody, something else, but just ask for help. It's really important to ask for help and not to give up, not to give up on what you're feeling, because that might be an indication something is not aligned with your body. It's really important to find exactly what's happening and to get back to inner peace. I feel it's important to focus on inner peace. I feel it's very important to search for it, to find the resources that could help you get there. And how does inner peace look like? It's a feeling of settled. You're feeling settled. You're feeling grounded. You're feeling like, yep, whatever this life is throwing at me, I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm finding a way to deal with whatever is coming my way. Yeah. And I feel called to share about that because we might not know what we're actually looking for, or that is even possible for us. And it's possible. Yeah. So reach out to somebody who's trained, who has the knowledge and the wisdom to guide you, for you to go back to your inner wisdom because you have it. That's the beauty. Like your wisdom, it's there. Perhaps you've forgotten about it. Perhaps you don't have the habit of trusting yourself from various or because of various reasons. But I know it's in you. Yeah. And it's beautiful. And just so we're clear, it doesn't mean that once you find your inner peace, whatever that looks like for you, it doesn't matter you're set for life. No, what matters is that you remember you have it in you, and then it's okay from time to time to forget that you have it, because that's just life. We forget things. Just to have reminders along the road that you have it, it's in you, it's available. And yeah, ask for help, definitely. And I know sometimes asking for help, especially in your, if you're in your 20s, where, let's face it, asking for help is not something that we're keen on doing because we want to figure it out by ourselves. But at some points, we just need to ask for help. Maybe there is a blind spot that we're not aware of. So somebody else looking things in perspective might help us see our blind spots. Yeah, so that's it from me. I hope this was helpful. I wish somebody would have told me that vitamin D was so crucial to my body's inner being, because it would have helped me, period, right? So that's why I want to help you with this tips, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's important for me to share this with somebody else, because even if one person is looking or seeing this video and saying like, wow, that makes sense. So what were the symptoms? You've mentioned fatigue, body pain, severe mood shifts. Yeah, if that's you, go check it out. Vitamin D, do the test, see what you get as a result, and take vitamins if the doctor recommends you, because you shouldn't take the vitamin without a consult. You can also have overdose, and it's on Google. Search for it. It's best to talk with your doctor to get it checked out, and to trust the recommendations. Yeah. It's important to know that you are not broken. Might be just something with your body. It might be that you have those blind spots that you cannot see. So if you feel something is not the way it's supposed to be, search to identify what's happening, so that you can come back to your inner peace. Yeah, that's it from my side. And reach out if you want to join our Facebook group, where we discuss more about these things and to help you ground yourself. to help you discover those skills, discover the resources that can help you move forward. Just let me know. I think the link will be in the description. And yeah, definitely reach out. Speak soon. Bye for now.